fantabulous day full of fantabulous things in it as always. And for today's video, I've been telling you guys I was going to do this video for a while. I haven't done that yet. I apologize. Last week, I actually was filming this video last week, and then the recording messed up. The power went off for a while, so then I couldn't do the video, so I apologize. So we are back doing this video. I am excited about redoing this video. I decided to show you some Easter eggs references, if you will, in Gotham Knights. Now, yes, Gotham Knights, I know some people think it's not very good. I actually find that it is good. It's more enjoyable than I thought it was going to be. And maybe it's because I kind of had low expectations of it. So going into it, I actually have really enjoyed it. Now, I am going to say this, and maybe this is my hot take. I am going to say this. It is more fun. I played it a lot by myself. And then finally I got around to playing it with a friend of mine, Pedro. And after playing it with him, it is definitely made to be a multiplayer game. So if you are grinding this game by yourself and maybe you're joining at the beginning and then kind of the grind is getting to you. Now, I understand this really is meant to be a multiplayer game, a Batman superhero multiplayer game. Now, I will say this, there is a Suicide Squad game coming out next year, and I will say, and I am predicting it now, and I don't know if it will be true or not, but I am predicting that I think some of the little kinks are in this game for that are not making it a full-on success. I believe that in the Suicide Squad games, and in the Suicide Squad game is going to fix those things, and it's actually going to be the single player and multiplayer feel that we want from a superhero game playing with people. I do believe that for several reasons, because the number one reason though is because it's actually being made by the people that did Arkham. Okay, this is made by the studio that did the Arkham series, but it's not made by the people that did Arkham. This is more towards Warner Brothers doing this game. So for today, but that is just my hot take. My hot take is it's actually not that bad, and it is worth getting if you are going to play it with multiplayer. I do think it is worth getting. Is it perfect? No, but it is enjoyable, particularly with your friends. So anyway, that is my hot take on it. And for today's video, I'm going to show you some Easter eggs, references, if you will, that is in this game. Someone who is into comic books, you can tell behind me, I absolutely love comic books, and I've grown up loving comic books. So I just saw all these little nuggets throughout this whole entire game so far, how much I've played it. I absolutely have found little places that have been in the comic books and even been in the animated series, the Batman animated series. It's just a lot of fun. So I'm just going to send you guys over there, and I'm going to show you guys some of the references, Easter eggs in Gotham Knights. The ones that I've found so far. I'm sure there are more, and eventually I will show you the others as well. So here we go. I'm going to show you. I'm going to send you over there, okay? 1, 2, 3, and go. Okay, so here we are on the first little Easter egg reference. This is more of a reference here, but you will see this big building when you come here, and you will take down bad guys. You will do missions here and stuff, but this is Okran Chemicals right here. Now, Okran Chemicals is in the comic books. It first kind of appeared during the Vietnam era, which makes sense because in the comic books, this was Gotham's place where they did make bombs and stuff during the Vietnam War. Now, it did progress into other things, and it is most famous for, and particularly in the newer ones, is most famous for Drax. Drax is a repellent against bugs and stuff like that. It can kill rodents and things like that. However, used on humans, it will either make them explode or it will turn them into creature-like things themselves. And one of the most famous ones for using this is one of the researchers that worked for another company but did come and work on Drax with this chemical company was Sloth Star. He's the most famous for it. He's appeared in several Batman comic books. He's appeared in Aquaman. He's appeared in a lot of things. He actually did use it and became a villain, one of the villains in the Batman Gotham DC universe. So here you go. That is the history of that right here. This is a little thing. It's more of a reference than an Easter egg, but I just found it cool that it was in here, that they actually added this. So there you go. There is the first little Easter egg reference right there. Okay, so here we are on another one. Actually, I was on my way to show you another one, as you can see right here. But then I found this. I was going to find one of these. This is going to be one of the last ones I did. But since it was here, I decided to stop. Big Billy's is actually a burger place, of course, and they're all over, literally all over Gotham City. But this is a little tidbit here. I found this to be something really cool. Let me get over here so you can see a little bit better. But I found this to be really cool because Big Billy's Burgers, if you will, did actually start in Metropolis. They started on the coast. They started on the coast, and then they came here, and they are owned by Lex Corp. Yes, they are owned by Lex Luthor's company, which is why they have spread throughout. You can see them now throughout different places in the DC world, including Gotham. So there you go. That is a little tidbit right there for Big Billy's Burgers right there. So there you go. There is another reference to just the DC universe in general. Okay, so here we are again. First and foremost, this is Ostrocracy right here. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it is. But it is actually Big Billy's Burgers. This is their only competitor, and the only reason why it is really a competitor is because of the prices. The prices are cheap, which made it actually one of Tim Drake's. Yes, Robin, who becomes Robin, it made it one of his favorite hangout places. Now, you'll find these scattered throughout the city, but it did originally start in Gotham Heights. And, yeah, so I thought this was a cool little Easter egg, and, well, maybe even more of a reference. As I said, these are actually more references, but this was Tim Drake's favorite place growing up after school, coming here with his friends to Ostrocracy's place to just hang out after school, get a cheap bite to eat and things like that. You'll see this a lot actually in the comic books, particularly in the earlier ones with Tim Drake. So there you go. There is that. Let me take care of these bad guys right here before we go. Hey! How y'all doing?
Red Hood's right here.
Yeah, I know. Hi.
Friendly warning.
Hey now. Hey, calm down. Calm down. Okay, y'all, please. I'm better than this. Wait a minute. No, I need a shot. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, so there you go. Anyway, so there's Ostrocracies. You will find it again, like I said, throughout this Gotham Knights universe. You will find it out there. So there you go. There is the Easter egg. We actually found it on our way to another little Easter egg that I was going to show you guys. So I just thought I'd share that one with you anyway. So there you go. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, so here we are at the Monarch Theater. This is the one I've been trying to get here to you guys, and I got sidetracked here, but here you go. This is the Monarch Theater. If you do not know, if you are a big, though, comic book fan like myself and just superhero fan in general, this is the Monarch Theater. This is where Bruce Wayne's, I'll get it out in a minute. Bruce Wayne's parents met their demise. This is where they met their end. This is the theater that they were coming out of and were murdered. Now, I have heard some people say that they were able to find a chalk outline on the right side over here somewhere over there. I haven't been able to find it. So let me know in the comments that if you have found it. I have not been able to find it. Some people say they've been able to. I have not, of just a reference to them. But anyway, this is the theater where it happened. Now, the Monarch Theater has another little history, actually, that a lot of people don't know of. The Joker has a lot of origin stories. But one of them does involve the Monarch Theater, further connecting Bruce Wayne and the Joker. And actually one of my more favorite origin stories of the Joker. He was actually a worker in a chemical factory, and the chemical factory did have a huge connection with the Monarch card company. It was called a card company at the time before it became a theater, and so he attempted to rob the theater and rob the card company, the Monarch card company, and he used breathing equipment in order to get into the pools where the chemicals were and get out with the money that he was trying to rob from them, and he escaped and no one was detecting him because he came from the pools of chemicals. Thus began the birth of the Joker through those chemicals. And so yeah, that's basically that basically ties in their connection even more, the Joker and Bruce Wayne's Batman's connection as more. So that's one of my more favorite origin stories there. But there you go, there is the theater that it all happened with. That is actually probably one of my favorite Easter eggs that I have found, references that I have found in the game. It's just really cool to see that it's still here. That's still here. I'll show you guys. Let me show you guys where it actually is, so you guys can. You'll see it right here. But let me pan out here. Is in this section right here of the map, and if we pan out just a little bit more, is in the New Gotham area. And we're just going to come back in here. You'll see it if you zoom in right here. There is the theater right there. So there you go. Anyway, this is one of my favorite ones. So there you go. On to the next one. Okay, so here we are in the Belfry. Now, for those of you who do not know, the Belfry is basically your bat cave in Gotham Knights. It is actually the clock tower that in the comic books Batman does have as a safe place to go just in case the bat cave is discovered. So here we are. We're in the Belfry. Now, I just noticed this not too long ago, and this is the last one on the list, kind of. I'll share something else with you in just a minute. But if you go upstairs, if you haven't been upstairs, here you go. Here are tons of references up here. See, look, the Black Canary. The Black Canary is in the DC universe. Is in the DC universe there. So, and then of course you see the screensaver. So there you go. And it also says kicking and screaming. Black Canary does know martial arts, and she does have a scream that breaks things. So there you go. That is a huge reference. And then here's another little fun thing, an old arcade game that you can actually play. So I think that is really cool. This is just a little Easter egg up here. So anyway, this is the last one I'm going to show you guys on this list for today. There are quite a few others, but and I'll show it to you probably eventually. But yeah, anyway, so there you go. There are some of the Easter eggs and references that I have found in Gotham Knights. Hi everybody, I'm back. Okay, so I told you guys that there was something else I wanted to tell you guys about. There is 2 more Easter eggs. Now, I couldn't show you because it was in the opening of Gotham Knights. And in the opening, you actually do sneak into the Gotham PD, the Gotham police department. I'll get out in a minute. And there's a lot of Easter eggs there. Now, one of them, and this should be popping up right now if it works. If it doesn't, then I will just be telling you about it. But there is a poster of the Gray Ghost. Now, for those of you who do not know who the Gray Ghost was, it was a TV book, comic book that Bruce Wayne grew up loving, and it was one of his inspirations for becoming Batman. And there actually is a few comic books where the Gray Ghost actor and him actually do some missions, and there is one in particular in the animated Batman animated series when they actually do work together. So it's kind of cool. That was a cool little nod, a little cool little Easter egg there. Another Easter egg, which I cannot show you because there's not a picture out there about it, and there's not. And again, I missed. I did the opening, so I can't go back and do it for you guys. I guess I could, but I don't want to lose any progress just in case. But anyway, in the back of the PD, in the Gotham PD, after is right there where the ghost, Gray Ghost poster is. If you turn around and you go in the back, there are so many Easter eggs there. There is Catwoman's cowl back there. There is some stuff from the Penguin back there. There's some stuff from the Riddler. There is some stuff, I believe, even from the Joker as well back there, and Bane. You guys get it. There's a lot of things back there in the Gotham PD section where you can find it. Now it's off to the side, so you're going to have to just be willing to explore. I know you have to sneak around in the Gotham PD, but make sure to explore because there are a lot of little Easter eggs in the Gotham PD. So there you go. Anyway, and another little one here that I can't show you because we've gone past this, but also in the Iceberg Lounge. Yes, the Iceberg Lounge where Penguin's hideout club is. There's a point in the mission where you go and talk to him, a point in the story where you go and talk to him, and in his own office, if you will, there are tons of little Easter eggs there. Really, there is everywhere in the club lounge, if you will, there, and they'll give you backstories on it as well. If you go up to these things of like his umbrella, he'll have a collection of umbrellas in his office. You can go behind glass. You can go up to him and they'll tell you little tidbits, little stories behind those umbrellas and things like that. So anyway, just look for those kinds of things. There are a lot of little Easter eggs here that I didn't even get around to today because I didn't want the video to be too long for you guys. But anyway, there you go. There are some of the Easter eggs, references, if you will, that are in Gotham Knights. And let me know in the comments below if you would be interested in me doing a part 2 of this, because there are so many of them in Gotham Knights, references and Easter eggs in Gotham Knights. But there you go. Like, comment, and subscribe. You do not have to, but I would love for you to. And I will see you in the next video, well, that you see me in. Goodbye. Goodbye.